What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Perspective, where we're going to bring you motivation, inspiration with a simple conversation, man. If you ever don't like what I said or my guest said, like I always tell you, please, I advise you, I beg of you, drop your comment or your perspective down in that comment box today. With that being said, man, I have a special episode today, Mr. Fatman Hot Dogs and More. Born and raised in Liberty City, or better yet, the Subs, man. You guys know he's not only cooking, but he's bringing community, he's connecting culture all at the same time. But with that being said, my goal is always make sure I put somebody in front of you that's not only going to inspire you, but make sure that you be the best version of yourself. But enough of that, man. Before I get up out of here, man, if you know you got a story that you want to tell your truth and tell you from your perspective, please holler at me, man, down in that comment box. I have all my information from my Facebook to my Instagrams to my email. Hit me up, and maybe we can work something out. But without further ado, man, please enjoy this episode. Mr. Antwan Multimore himself. Let's go.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Antwan Fatman Multimore, owner and operator of Fatman Hot Dogs and More, based in Liberty City, and also the Casella Center.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on landing that deal, man. That was amazing. Being the guy that coming out of inner city, man.
Yeah.
Just to get up in an arena that we go watch basketball. We done watch the LeBron, we done watch the Lonzo Morning.
Yes.
Growing up as a kid. And the fact that you in there, serving food, bringing your great energy that I already know is going to be there. And just to land that deal, man, we want to say congratulations. And
thank you.
Man, how was that possible? I don't want to get in your business, but
honestly, hard work, having a positive heart, and I'm gonna say that's what really got me. If you do things from the heart and you don't look for something in return, blessings always seem to come. And everyone keeps saying, what's next for Fatman Hot Dogs? I did start it out at a car wash, just doing hot dogs and sausages on a hot dog cart.
Okay.
And everybody was like, what's next? And I was like, wherever God lead me, I'm gonna go. And it then went on to being at a auto parts store. And I got into some things with some people there. It wasn't the auto parts store, but long story short, I had to move.
Yeah.
And just like a plant, if you was to plant something in a small setting, it won't grow. So I had to move to become a tree and to branch out.
Yeah.
So by me moving, it gave me enough room to grow. And so that's how I was able to get this spot where we at right now, located in Liberty City. And I got the food truck. I grew from there. So we were like, you gonna get a restaurant? You gonna get this? Wherever God sent me. And then now I'm at the Casella Center. And I had to move. I'm growing, and I'm at the Casella Center.
As we continue our celebration of Black History Month, I've learned something really important in my 53 years. Figuratively and literally, do not watch hot dogs being made. Till now, with this show.
I'm Antwan Multimore, owner operator of Fatman Hot Dogs and More in Liberty City. My grandmother inspired me to get into cooking. Just seeing her, whip it up for the family on Sunday dinners, that really inspired me to get into the cooking. I started cooking actually when I was about 6. My first dishes was eggs, and I still love eggs to this day. Scrambled eggs is something that I love. I was working in the cafeteria at my high school, Miami Senior High School. I am a graduate alumni. I was a student worker. I used to go to class, and then after class, I was working in the cafeteria. I had to serve the kids. We had to fix the pizzas that everyone loved in the school. We had to fix the spaghettis, the chicken, everything that you can name inside of the cafeteria. I had hands-on with it. In 2021, I stepped out on faith. My first location with Fatman Hot Dogs was at a car wash. Then it moved to an auto parts store, and it took off from there. My signature hot dog is the Fatman Philly. That's what got me known that's putting the Philly steak on top of a hot dog or a sausage. I have a Fatman sauce that people love. Can't tell you what's in the Fatman sauce, but just know that it's love into the Fatman sauce. My relationship with my community is excellent. I do a lot of giveaways, turkey giveaways, book bag giveaways. I do toy giveaways during Christmas. I'm in the parades. I'm making sure that I'm in the community giving out to schools. When schools call me, I'm definitely there in my community, because if it wasn't for my community, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I didn't imagine that I'd be at the Casella Center, but I knew through my faith that it would get big. You can find me at the Casella Center at section 325. Yeah, I'm upstairs, but I'm live. Outside of the Casella Center, you can find me at 1302 Northwest 54th Street in Liberty City. Whenever you come to Fatman Hot Dog, you're not also gonna enjoy a hot dog, you're gonna enjoy my energy. Because if you don't see me, you're gonna hear me in that hallway or on that console saying hot dogs, hot dogs. Come get your hot dogs here.
Got to love Chef Antwan.
People like, well, how did you do it? I'm gonna say being blessed.
Being blessed.
God, you know, me giving away hot dogs and slushies to the kids after school, me giving away toys during Christmas, me giving away turkeys, me doing a lot of stuff from the heart. And I do that from, when I say from the heart, I do it from the heart. No funding, no grants, no none of that. It just, I wake up and I say, let me go to Winn-Dixie, let me go buy 100 turkeys and let me give them away. And I don't have no flyers or nothing for them. I just do it. So that's probably what got me at the Casella.
Okay, then.
Honestly.
So that sounds like Jeremiah 29.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, God has plans for you.
Yes.
You know, you say, tell God your plans, you make them laugh.
Make them laugh.
You make them laugh. And that's what it sounds like to me, that seems to me to make God the center of everything that you're doing. And so far, since he's the center, it's like you walking through some bushes. He's cutting down everything that's in the way to make a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know we at the glory, you know, so far. We so fast to the glory. But tell us a little bit about, man, you know, your upbringing, man, growing up in Liberty City, man. How did that, you know, what did that shape you into?
Growing up in Liberty City by a single mom actually shaped me to being the man that I am now. Okay. It taught me my entrepreneurship as into being a leader, being a man of my family, being a big brother, being the only guy until my little brother was born.
Yeah.
I'm like 17 years older than him, but I still had to have that leadership about me. So it was kind of, you know, if you know Liberty City, you know Liberty City. Yeah. So it was the drugs, the guns, you could be in the gang, you could do all type of things, and music and cooking and having a good circle actually, you know, made me a little different, because I was always different. Yeah. I was the funny guy. You know?
Always.
Yeah, I was the funny guy.
Always.
I was the rapper guy, you know, so I was a little different. So bringing me up in Liberty City was tough, but it made me the person that I am.
So it made you grow hard, made you stem to a lot of things, but you give it back to the kids. Yeah. Things of that nature.
I know how I feel to grow up over here.
Yeah,
I trust
so that was somewhat of the thing that you felt like you lacked.
Yeah.
It just drove it to you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, with the kids that was privileged to me was the kids who played football. Yeah. Like the dope boys used to be oh, Jit, man, Jit gonna be real. Let me go put $100 on some shoes. But you got me. What about me? You feel me? I'm like, well, what about me? Yeah. That's why I don't discriminate. I just do it for everybody. Yeah. Everybody. I know how I feel to have the raw Jit. There's 5 of y'all, but 2 of them play basketball, 1 of them play football, and you just the Jit that. Yeah. Man, let me just feed them. Just feed them.
Make everybody feel equal. Make everybody feel equal.
Yeah, man.
I think that's the greatest thing, the team, man. When you can make the kid at the last kid on the roster feel like the first kid on the roster. Yeah. You know, that was my biggest goal when I'm coaching. I always tell them the 2 L's, lead and lift. Because if he's a leader and you lift him up, he's gonna love you more than he love me.
Exactly.
Because any kid you play sports with, or you even grew up with, you can remember them to this day. Yeah. Something about that you just never forget. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes if the superstar can reach back to the kid that ain't got it, or the kid ain't feel like he that great, and tell him like, yeah, man, I see you too. Yeah. He gonna work a little bit hard. He gonna run through more walls for you, man.
Yeah, you will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you will.
You know. But the main question, man, you know, when did you first start cooking? Like, when did that come to you, man?
I started cooking it's kind of it's a serious, but it's a fat story.
Okay.
Being hungry, don't know what to cook, and I just started cooking eggs. Like literally, I used to go. I knew it was real fast.
Yeah.
It was real easy. Put the butter in the pan, cook it. I'm talking about 4 years old, 5 years old, cooking my own scrambled eggs, real quick, sneaking food. Make me a little sandwich. Go back in the room. Who in there cooking? Nobody. Because you can't too much smell eggs. Eggs ain't got a big smell.
Yeah.
So
Especially if you're getting in and getting out.
You get in and get out. And that's when I started cooking at 4. I still scramble eggs to this day. But real talk, like 4 years old, I took it serious when I went to school at Miami High. I took it serious. I started working there as a student worker.
Shout out to the Stingeries, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Stingeries. I took it serious then, and I started working as a worker inside the cafeteria when I was in 11th grade.
Okay.
That was like a student worker. And I was like, okay, I could do the cafeteria thing. Then after that, I went to culinary art schools at Lindsay Hopkins.
Okay.
But before Lindsay Hopkins, I was a chef at Joe's Stone Crab on the beach.
Okay.
And I was like, this is what I want to do. And to perfect my craft, that's when I took the classes at Lindsay Hopkins to perfect my craft. I kind of had some things that you want to be crisp when you in that kitchen.
Yeah.
And,
especially at Joe's over there.
Yeah, at Joe's Stone Crab, you
don't want nothing really sent back.
Nah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. So, you say you started cooking at 5, and you fell in love with it, but I guess, before we got to this point, what was that point when you served somebody, I guess, a hot dog or sausage, and you say, you know what, I ain't just really just cooking food.
Yeah.
I think I need to make this a thing. Like, when was that moment?
Well, I'm not gonna say social media, but life these days goes into fads. Like everything has to be a moment type thing. So you have to be different. So I knew when I brought my hot dog cart, I was like, I just can't serve regular hot dogs.
Okay.
It got to be something different.
Yeah.
So I did my research and seen, exactly what it tastes good with hot dogs. Cause I don't eat beef or pork. That's the crazy part about it. And I'm glad I don't eat beef or pork, because if you think I'm big now, I will be bigger, because these things here, something crazy, yeah. But I knew I had to be different. That was the first thing. I had to make it, people eat with their eyes.
Yeah.
So I had to make it look good, taste good, and also with my energy, you're gonna feel good.
Yeah.
And I knew, okay, this is what it's gonna take. I started out with just this was one of my first one. Actually, this one right here is my first one. That's with the Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
And this one has cheese on it, but it doesn't come with cheese right now because people be lactose and then,
Yeah.
But yes, with the Philly cheesesteak on top of the hot dog or the sausage. And then that's the same one, but that one with a sausage, this one with a hot dog.
Okay.
And that was really what I was serving. And then I let my customers say, you should add this and you should add that. And I took the constructive criticism.
Okay.
And I was like, you think that'll taste good? They were like, I'm telling you, that'll taste good. So I started adding, I started building. And that's why I'm so grateful for my community, because I had positive constructive criticism, and it made me the person who I am today. And that's what made me different. And that's why I say Fatman hot dog is one of a kind.
It is. It got to be one of a kind, because, we're not going to gloss over the fact that Keith Lee pulled up here.
Yeah.
We didn't know Keith Lee came. Y'all going to see it. It should be playing right now.
The hot
Keith
dogs
Lee
are
pulled
$15,
up.
so I feel like $15 you get your money's worth. It's about to be messy.
Okay.
He probably got the best hot dogs in Miami.
Ooh.
I only had one bite, and I haven't had a hot dog in Miami yet, but I feel like it's gonna be hard to beat. That's a good ass hot dog. I'm not sure what hot dog he used, but it's real snappy. It's real seasoned, like almost a little too seasoned. Like this could be salty to some. I think this is maybe like 2 pinches away from being salty, in my opinion. Like overly salty. Yeah, I don't know what hot dog this is, but it's very high quality. Ooh. That mac and cheese is really good too, and I'm a very picky mac and cheese eater. It's cheesy, it's seasoned, it's a little spicy. It's an 8 out of 10. I don't know about eating the whole thing though. I might give you heartburn after a while. This is the chicken bacon ranch. You can see in the middle where it's about to break because how many toppings is on this thing.
The description, it says topped with grilled chicken, bacon, ranch, plus your favorite.
Flavors is like bell peppers, and I see some onions and the same French fries. There's a lot going on. This shit dancing, this shit jumping around. Type shit. It's only really good to me because it's high quality. Like the hot dog and the ingredients, I can really tell he actually put his time to actually try to figure out what flavor is balanced with what flavors. All of the flavors complement each other, but it's a lot. Again, I don't think I could eat that whole thing, but just a few bites, that's better than the first one for me. 8.2 out of 10. Yeah.
It should be playing right now. Keith Lee pulled up here, and man, as you can see what he said, it always was different, man. It always was different. And trust me, for you to sell hot dogs, and we born and raised in Miami-Dade County, the only people sell hot dogs and sausages is the corner store or the Spanish people.
Or the Spanish
Or the Spanish folk. So for a black man to have the confidence to sell something simple that's a pillar, not only in the community, but a staple in the household, when all fails, throw a hot dog or throw a sausage on.
Yeah, also, I want to really point out, because a lot of people don't know this. I'm going to give you a Miami fun fact. You know Rasul's the owner on the corner. Listen, I done did some of everything. Radio, I done did acting, I done did everything. And his son is
I know you're talking about.
Oh my God, I forgot his name that fast.
I know
but his son. No, it's the other one. But his son. They're gonna come to me. His son, Ronald. That's his name. Yeah. His son Ronald was like, listen, man, somebody ain't Solo also. Solo, I see you doing a lot of stuff, but you want to make some money, get a hot dog cart. I'm like, man, whatever. He say, listen, fun fact, a lot of people don't know. Mr. Rasul's made his first $1 million off hot dogs and sausages.
And he sell clothes now.
And he sell clothes now, but he has over 20 properties in Miami. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. He got like apartment buildings, duplex. He owns, if you go down 7th Avenue, it's stuff that look like it belongs in like Opalaka.
I know you're talking about. That plaza over there.
That plaza, he owned that plaza, he owned the other plaza. He owned a lot of stuff, and he made his first $1 million just selling hot dogs and sauce. He had 10 hot dog carts in Miami. He was one of the first black men to start selling it in like the 80s. And he gave me that. I was like, man, I could try it later. But later on, then that's when I started the Fatman hot dog. But that's a Miami fun fact.
Well, appreciate you, Rasul, because you know, you not only didn't keep the secret, you made sure that you sow a seed, you pour it back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes ain't all about funding somebody. You can give somebody an idea or an experience and let them know, hey, this may work. Yeah. And as you can see, Fatman hot dogs and more is standing right now. Yes. So appreciate you, man, for just giving that knowledge out and investing back into your community. And all have to be fun. Sometimes it can just be knowledge, man.
Yeah.
You know,
a simple conversation.
A simple conversation.
Simple.
Man. But you still open to take it in. And the number one thing you did, I'm not gonna gloss over, you took action. You was like, let me go see. Some people can hear it, but they don't go take the action.
You got to.
And action gonna go further than just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
you see, that's what I did when they said you should add this and you should add that. Like I wasn't selling chicken wings. I sell chicken wings now. They was like, you should add chicken wings. You should listen. I'm anything that's gonna make me better, and that's with anything in life. I may not do exactly what you say do. I may, but I listen. That's what you got 2 ears for? You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You're supposed to listen twice more than you talk. Yeah. And I listen a lot.
But I mean, that took you far so far, man.
Yeah.
That took you far. So, the question, I don't have to ask you the question what made you different. You've already explained the fact that you was able to take open criticism and you was able to take, constructive criticism from your customers as they come back and they serve you. Yeah. You actually took in, I guess the saying the customer's always right.
Yes.
You was able to take it in, and it took you so far that we in the Heat Stadium.
Yeah.
Heat Stadium. Yeah. So I think sometimes you didn't allow that thing called ego, and I say it a lot, easing God out. You know what I'm saying? You didn't let that thing.
I like that. I like that.
You didn't let that thing ease you out of your blessing.
Yeah.
He just wanted to see if you was gonna hear. Jeremiah 29, he wanted to see the plan. I'm gonna send an angel.
Yeah.
We need some sauce.
Yeah.
We need some, onions, whatever.
Yeah.
I will send it to you. Those are rams in the bush. I'm not the most beautiful person in the world, but those are little rams. Yeah. Say, hey, man, keep going, man, because I've already seen how good your deeds you've been doing in our community, man. You know, but my next question, man, you know, and that's a glitch of gamma, but what are, I think somebody that's that, because on this show I like to inspire people, but also I like to make sure to give them the truth. You know, what are some of the struggles of staying, you know, getting into the food truck business or just staying with it? What are some of the struggles that you deal with in your business, in your lane?
In my lane?
Yeah, because you created your own lane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did, but you still have, you always have a competitor.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna have a competitor, so that was one of the struggles that I had to go through with the competitors, even if it's a big business or a little business.
Yeah.
And with the competitive, I'm a competitive person.
Yeah.
But I'm different. I'm not competitive on the way I'm gonna try to down your business or down you as a person. I'm just gonna, to me, I will outdo you in my success.
Yeah.
So that was, you know, so look at it now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Another thing was, one of the struggles when I had the hot dog cart, I was cooking this same type things on the hot dog cart, and I was getting fined. And the state was coming out saying, you can't do this, bro. You're running your hot dog cart like a restaurant. And they was trying to force me to either get a restaurant or a food truck. And for the first 2 years, I was still on my hot dog cart. So they'll come out, as long as my water was on, and they was like, you can't do the steak, you can't do the chicken, you can't do the macaroni and cheese, you can't do this, you can't do that. So that was a struggle. And really in my lane I didn't find a lot of struggles. It was also another struggle would be family, because you got to understand that this is your dream. It's not a family dream. It's my vision. Some people may not understand it, but later on they'll kind of understand it. And that was probably a struggle, because it's like some insight.
Yeah.
I got homeless doing Fatman hot dogs. Like, I was homeless. A lot of people that know me didn't know, but I went homeless because I just said, you know what? I'm gonna focus on Fatman hot dogs. I got a hot dog cart. I was staying in some apartments.
Yeah.
The apartment like, you can't park your hot dog cart here. I'm like, what the hell I supposed to park it? I pay enough rent over here.
Yeah.
Man, okay, we just ain't gonna take your rent. What you mean you gonna take my rent? And it's between like August and December. Ain't nobody moving in that time. They moving around tax time. So I'm sitting here like, well, where I'm finna move at, man? So I'm like, y'all ain't gonna take my rent because I won't move a hot dog cart. They were like, you know, so I went homeless. I was homeless for like maybe, when I would say like homeless out on the street, I'm like living from pillow to post. Yeah. Like living in a hotel room and all that. And I did that for like 6 months. 6 months. 6 months, but I still, nobody knew that, because I got up still on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and some Sundays on 4-6. I still was out there making sure that, like, I got to keep it going. Yeah. I got to keep it going.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, in that moment, I know that thing called doubt was creeping in.
Of course.
I know that thing was like, man, what am I doing?
Yes.
But I think to the viewers, man, what was your purpose? Because the only thing could drive you in this moment is you versus you at that moment. What kept you, when you got to your spot to sell your hot dogs, the fact that we got to make the money. Yeah. But what still kept you? Because we ain't know, we still see the funny guy. Serving great, giving great customer service. Yeah. Still giving us a high level, and on the back end catching hell.
Yeah.
Well, you know what
was my purpose? And I'm gonna be so real with you. My family, as being a man, as being a husband, my family kept me motivated, because if I would have stopped, they would have stopped. If I would have gave up, they would have gave up. Like, my purpose was, something has to work. Yeah. Something has to keep going. We was happy making $30 in one day. Like, I was like shit, we did 30. Then we made $100. It was like, we done hit 100. And then it was 500 one. We rich. $1,000 in a day, man, we rich. But my purpose was, and what kept me going was my family, and not giving up, and then my faith. My faith that's what really drove me. My faith in God. I was like, God will not lead me wrong. To me, I felt like I struggled enough in life that this is my time. This is my time right now. And that's why I put God first in everything that I do. and I keep referencing back to God because this ain't nothing but a blessing, bro. I guarantee you, like from the guy that made my Mac, I mean not my the guy that made my logo.
Yeah.
I made him. I was DJing, and I was DJing at this art place. I saw him draw, and I was like, "Hey, when I start my business, I want you to draw my logo for me." And he was like, "All right, I got you." God sent me to talk to him, and when I talked to him about that, he drew my logo out. He didn't think that this was going to be as big as it is.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, this is mind blowing." And actually, the guy who drew my logo, he's a 2-time NAACP winner because he make cartoons for Black history.
Yeah. Okay.
He made black cartoons for Black history and Haitian history, and he don't want an NAACP. He's been nominated 3 times and won it twice for short films and cartoons. So my logo is history itself. So God gonna put you there, man. God gonna put you in the right place and around the right people. Like I done been to my lowest of lowest, and God done. You can't give him nothing, but it's a blessing, bro. This is a blessing.
It's a blessing.
I don't want to get too religious, but
Nah,
listen,
you can.
when
You
I
can.
tell you,
You can.
it's nobody but God.
You can.
Everything that I do, when I tell people, it's nobody but God.
You can, man.
This is nobody but
You
God.
can, man, because and I'm a reference. I'm always gonna say Jeremiah 29 because we always been through things, and the plan we got in the moment that you out to this moment. Even though your vision, even though whatever you thought, you didn't think it would be this far.
Yeah.
You didn't think you could see this.
Yeah. And it's only gonna get bigger.
It's gonna get bigger and better.
It's gonna get bigger. It's getting bigger, and only been in June will be 5 years that I've been in business.
Man. 5
And they
years.
tell you that your first 5 years tell you what your business gonna do. What your business doing the first 5 years, gonna tell you everything about your business. And look what I did in 5 years. Like it's amazing, man. I can't wait till I'm
10 years.
10 years
And we run it back.
and and then also I'm setting off a legacy. That's why I say my motivation with my family, because I'm leaving something behind. If I was to perish today, my son can take everything over. My son can run Fatman Hot Dog. Me and him kind of look alike.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some B-roll of the pictures and the stuff in the back.
It's
But
all gonna be in there.
yeah, he over here. I put him on the wall too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could take it over. This is something I want Fatman Hot Dogs to be the McDonald's of the hot dog game. I want it to be everywhere. The kids, they like saying Fat Man. They love everybody loves saying Fat Man.
It's just relatable.
It's relatable.
Every time somebody have a kid that's a little bit overweight, be a boy, that's Fat Man.
Exactly.
It's so contagious and so easy to say.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Then I'm selling hot dogs.
And they just
Hot
go all
dogs
together.
It's a family meal.
Yeah.
Like who haven't ate a hot dog at a birthday party,
Yeah.
at a cookout, at a barbecue? This is what you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat a hot dog.
Or just the struggle when the hurricane hit.
Yeah. Some people eat them cold. Some people eat them hot. Some people, man, you gonna eat a hot dog or a sausage.
Yeah.
Like it's you can't go wrong with it.
I appreciate you, man, for what you're doing. You sowing the seed. You building a legacy. Shout out to my son. He behind the camera, and we both making sure that we been in the number one thing that I always preach. Once you have a kid, you ain't from no hood. The number one hood you from is from fatherhood.
Yes, Lord.
Fatherhood. That's the number one hood you
Yes,
from.
Lord.
The kids that's out there struggling, the kids that may be going through something. It is our job as men, that's father, to take that anger that hurt out that kid and show them a new way.
Yes,
I
Lord.
think that's how you stop crying. I think that's how you get them something else to look to. And by you having this amazing food that's relatable, cultural, and just, when it comes to food, it's experience.
Yeah.
When they think about Fatman Hot Dog and they bite your sausage and they come to you, it's an experience.
Yeah.
It's like you hear that, use the DJ, you can hear a song could take you a place, but food could take you there too.
Food definitely can take you there. Food definitely can take you there.
You can smell your grandma plate of
Yes,
something.
Yes, you're gonna remember that. And that's what I was looking for. Like, you remember, nope, I don't care. You're gonna remember either your grandma collard greens or
Something.
you're gonna remember something from grandma. And when you think of Fat Man, you're gonna say, man, that food is good over there. His energy was nice.
Yeah.
Like, but people know, like, the kids come by here, they love it. They sit down right here, or they sit down on the benches. They know that I'm a teacher. Before this, I was a teacher. They be like, you'll help me with my homework. You'll help me with this. And I didn't have that. I didn't have that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
To go to a entrepreneur or somebody who has a business that had time to say what you need help with.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let's do it.
And willing to pour back.
And willing to pour into the community. And
Yeah.
I asked them, they be like, and I done had a couple kids, like, why you do this? I say, honestly, when you sign one of y'all gonna make it.
Yeah.
I feed 40 to 50 kids per day. Somebody one out of 50 gonna make it. When you make it, I want you to do the same thing. And that's what I tell them.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
It don't take you a lot of money.
Nah.
You don't have to do everything that I did. You can at least say when you get that interview and they be like, why'd you give back, man? I remember it was this guy when I was growing up in the hood. He gave us hot dogs and slushies as we came home from school. Man, sometimes you don't understand that be kids' last meal. They're not going home to a home cooked meal. They eating some oodles and noodles. It be something different. You feel me? So just pay it forward. I love it.
And I love that, man, because from what I'm hearing, and before I let you get about it, what I'm hearing is, man, you took on the responsibility to understand that I'm not just serving food, I'm connecting people.
Connecting people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If somebody come to you, a kid come to you, I know, we grew up in the hood, I grew up in the projects. That hot dog and the fact that you gave it to him free, he might not have that dollar or two. And you can feel the energy. Because he just fidgeting, his homeboy got the money. You're like, you want something too? And then the fact, now you sit down and do his homework with him. So now you went from just feeding them to connecting them.
Connecting with them.
Sometimes they probably came up here about to fight and wrestle. You're like, hey, calm them down.
Calm down.
They fighting. Y'all were just together the whole week. Now y'all fighting.
Yeah.
You know how it go. And to me, you took on that responsibility. You're not looking just to make money. Everything you have to make money at some point. You gotta live.
You gotta live.
But I want to give you your flowers. Understand that you took on the responsibility, understanding the responsibility that you have.
Yeah.
Because the thing that you lack, and you're like, if I can give what I lacked back to the community, to the kids, man, I could be legendary. This could be a legacy that's stored when I'm gone.
Exactly.
Talking about when I'm not in the room.
Kids don't ask to be here.
Nah.
They don't ask to be here. Look out for them, man.
Yeah, man.
If I can give any advice to anyone, man, look out for our future. You know, I ain't with let's say the planet.
Nah.
But look out for our future, dog. Like, just do something. If you can do one thing for the youth, just look out for them. It take a conversation that would change a kid's life. You would never know. Like, if you see a kid doing something, you see them going down that wrong way, hey, jit, you ain't got to be doing that, bro. You can put down the gun, put down the shiesty, go to school, what you like to do. If you want to come up here and play chess with me or play cards with me, come up here and do that, like, just chill. But if you out there, help our youth, dog. Yeah. We losing them at a rapid rate,
Please,
dog.
man. We pushing P over here, which is positivity.
Yeah.
Making sure, man, if any way you can reach back, man, you know, just like you said, pouring to them. Man, I'm an advocate for the youth. I love the youth. Man, my son, or anybody that knows me, man, because I feel like if anything you want to change, you can change it in them. With grown people, all you do is give them some money.
That's
it. Kid, you can literally change your trajectory from a conversation or giving them some money to help them out of a situation.
Yeah.
All right. But with that being said, man, at the end of the day, if anybody's that's lacking the confidence, man, to do what you do, and they don't have to necessarily do, sell hot dogs, but if they in question of whatever dream, whatever passion that they trying to create, what words of encouragement would you give them to just, start on that thing that they got in their heart?
I forgot the Bible verse.
Yeah.
But the first thing I'm gonna do is write it down, make it plain. Okay. I want to say it's Habakkuk 2:2.
Okay.
Write it down, make it plain. Write your thoughts down, make it plain. God gonna lead you. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. With that being said, man, where can they find you? Your social media, your hours of operation. Let the viewers know.
You can find me everywhere, Fatman Hot Dogs. You can Google me, Fatman Hot Dogs. Fatman Hot Dogs and more on Google. Fatman Hot Dogs, Instagram, Facebook, Fatman Hot Dogs everywhere. I'm open up here every day besides Wednesdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., some days 5 p.m. But you just got to check. And if I'm not here, I'm at an event, but I post all my events.
Okay, man. Whoa, man, it was a amazing conversation. All If you didn't get that, all the links in the description will be down in the description. So everything is links. If you need to find them, Instagram, Facebook, it will be there. Go click on there. And trust me, like you said, he'll keep you updated. But man, it was an amazing interview, man. I appreciate you, man, taking time out on your one day off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On your day off to come shoot this interview with me, man. Again, congrats on getting up in the Heat Stadium. Shout out to the Heat, man. It's amazing. I want a water Heat shirt today. I really don't know why, boy. But I just put it on. I promise that was God.
Yeah, that was God.
I promise you, when I got to call my son, I said, now you know I got this Heat shirt on. But and I thought about your accomplishment, man.
Thank
of
you so
everything
much.
you've been doing, man. Like, I make sure I close you all right. Man, I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you for coming out. I appreciate you taking your time out, man. And for everybody that's watching, man, understand that, man, anybody can do this, man. Anybody can do this, man. Don't have doubt. My goal is always to put somebody in front of you. Follow all my episodes. There's always somebody different. The reason why I'm doing that, because it's not about me. It's about them. It's about you seeing, okay, you may not be a K of the Truth. You may not be a Fatman, but you are somebody. And you are somebody that can change it all. So with that being said, if I inspired you, if he inspired you, man, like I always, man, on Perspective, where you bring motivation, inspiration with a simple conversation, man. If you like what we said, man, please put it down in the comment box, man. We'll make sure that we get back with you, man. Until next time, man, we'll catch up with you, man. We out. Man, if you enjoyed this episode, man, like I told you in the beginning, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure you like, follow, and share, man. Again, like I told you in the beginning of the episode, man, if you want to get your story out there, man, please hit that link. Please hit that email or whatever platform, or if you see me in real person here on Perspective, man, we're always gonna bring you motivation, inspiration with a simple conversation. I am your boy, K of the Truth, man. Have an amazing morning. If it's in the morning, have an amazing afternoon. If you're trying to get some sleep, good night. I'm out.